I can't believe we have to deal with pandemic wedding planning for yet another wedding season, but I guess here we go. Today we're going to be talking about micro weddings. So what are micro weddings? I'm sure you've heard this word over and over again since the pandemic started, and you're probably wondering or maybe haven't even thought of how they differ from intimate weddings or elopements. Intimate weddings and elopements are just about having the basics of what you need at a wedding in order to get married, whereas micro weddings are having everything that a traditional wedding would have, but on a smaller scale. A micro wedding is the perfect solution for you if you want to keep your wedding date this summer and still want to have the experience of a traditional wedding, but you can't have the guest list that you originally wanted. There are plenty of perks to having a micro wedding. The first one I just mentioned, that you get to keep your original wedding date. Another one that's pretty big is that you'll still be using most of your vendors, so you should be able to keep those deposits. With a micro wedding, you can focus your budget on creating a better experience for you and your guests because you'll be saving a lot more money overall. But most importantly, a micro wedding allows you to spend quality time with your guests and enjoy their company. So if you're convinced and you now decided that you want a micro wedding, here's what you need to do. First of all, you have to determine your guest list. This one you're going to have to do whether you have most of your wedding planned or if you're just starting. So you're either going to be reducing your guest count from what you currently have, or starting from scratch and making a list of the guests that you absolutely cannot have your wedding without. If you're still deciding on whether you should postpone your wedding or replan it to a micro wedding, click the link in the description because I already have a video that might help you decide. The second thing you need to do is decide on your budget. How much do you want to spend on this wedding? Remember that it's still your wedding day and you're only going to get this day once. Next, you're going to decide on the style or vision that you want for your wedding. If you need help with this one, comment below and I'll create a video to help you with that as well. Next, you're going to want to book your venue. Now, this could be the venue that you have booked right now, or you could do something a little bit outside of the box and book a unique venue that you probably didn't think about before because your guest count was too large to accommodate. Or you can always do something simple like your living room or your backyard. If you're unsure whether an indoor wedding or an outdoor wedding would be the best fit for you, check the link in my description because I also have a video on that. After you book your venue, you can go ahead and book all of your remaining vendors. So your photographer, videographer, caterer, decorator, florist, you can go ahead and order your cake or any specialty desserts that you want. And of course, take care of everything you need for your wedding attire, accessories, book hair and makeup or hijab stylist if you have one in your city. And if you're going to do your ceremony on that day as well, make sure you book your officiant or an imam for the nikah. So 2 things you need to note for that point. First of all, I still recommend hiring all of these vendors no matter what your guest size is, even if it's just 10 people, or where your wedding is, even if it's in your living room. Because this is not a typical family gathering. This is your wedding day. It doesn't matter if it's literally just immediate family, this is a day worth remembering. The second thing is that I didn't mention hiring a DJ on purpose. The reason for that is because I feel like you should take a look at who you're inviting and decide on what form of entertainment would best fit that group. If you guys love to dance, definitely hire a DJ. But if you're not really dancers, then take a look at different forms of entertainment. The best thing about micro weddings is you can make them really unique and personalized to your guest list. So get creative with it. If you found this video helpful, please remember to like and comment to let me know. And of course, subscribe so that you can see all the other videos I have coming your way to help you plan your dream wedding.